Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. LUNC community, USTC community. What is going on, everybody? We have got some, I'm not going to say confusion, but we have a lot of people on one side and a lot of people on the other side, and people are clashing in this community. And some people are saying that we got some fraudulent people that are trying to take over the chain. And then some people are saying, no, you guys are just making up lies and stories, and people don't know what they're talking about. So you guys be the judge of that, and you guys, do your own research on all these validators and all the people, and see where it leads you. Right? I know that Happy Caddy Crypto is trying to do that, and he's found some things, and but people are saying that nah, it's not true, and then we have some other people saying stuff. We even have Mr. Starks here saying that let's put it down very simple. If you don't vote yes for proposal 12033, if it doesn't pass, I will send LUNC in short for 100 billion per day for the next 18 consecutive months. Okay, so we got people that are trying to force people to vote for proposals as well. And maybe they think they're doing it for a good reason as well, because he says no to fraudulent validators like moon rabbit morons. Okay, interesting. Now I don't know what this proposal, this KYC for developers, have to do with validators. Now I did put it on here that the problem I have with this, and I talked about it yesterday, is that if the L1 dev team or the L1 developer team, because it's really not a dev team anymore, if the L1 developer team have to KYC, right, then that they will force the validators to KYC. Then we got a big problem, right? So, and then so people are gonna say, well, like this person down here says, and says no problems when validators are fraudulent. Okay, yeah, we understand that the validators, there are some validators that are fraudulent, but there are some validators that are good too. Not all the validators are fraudulent, right? We got a lot of good validators as well. We got good validators, and we got some so-so validators, and then we got some bad validators. So what if the good validators don't want to KYC, right? And so that's going to be a problem, right? So then you might lose some good validators as well. It says, how will the KYC validate developers be able to force validators to KYC? You just said it right there. There's your answer. Developers, right? How will the KYC developers be able to force the validators to KYC? Because they're developers. If they don't develop, then the chain dies. Right? If they don't keep up with the upgrades and the security upgrades and all the upgrades on the chain dies. Regardless of the validators are there securing the blockchain, they're securing the blockchain on that side, but the developers have to maintain the blockchain and develop the blockchain, and they've been doing it for free, for the last 6, 7, 8 months, right? But now we have a new program called complete the pay per job, which was complete the job and then get paid, right? And so that's a controversial one right now because we have a proposal up right now that from genuine, I guess, a genuine labs that hasn't completed their project but wants to get paid for testing in progress. And I think that's going to open up a can of worms for other people to do the exact same thing, to say, hey, I just tested this thing out for 3 weeks. Can I get $20,000? Right? And we're gonna have a lot of people putting up proposals that they have tested some things. Yeah, I tested 3 nodes over here. Can I get $5,000? And nothing's being completed, but everything's being tested and in progress. And we're funding people for testing in progress, but not completion of stuff that we can actually see that's tangible. So I think that's going to open up a can of worms. But you said it right here. This is how you do it. How will the KYC developers be able to force validators to KYC? Because they're developers, and without them, there's no chain. So you know what I mean. So like, if they're gonna be KYC, they're going to either they're gonna put up a governance proposal for the validators to be KYC, and or they're gonna say we're not gonna develop anything, and we're gonna keep make the chain stagnant, and your wallets will stop working, everything will stop working. They're the developers. What the freak, you know what I mean? So, um, so if they don't keep up with the developing and with the maintenance, then your wallets don't work and nothing works, right? So, oops, they have a lot of power. So we'll see how this goes. People think this is a good thing because they want to expose Moon Rabbit and his and the their takeover mission from the TFL. So they're saying that TFL is behind Moon Rabbit, I guess the Ninja guy, Ninja Node, and Stakely, and some of the other people that have been joining them, and of course Lunacy Dow and all those, right? So they believe that they're getting their funding from a lot of their funding is coming from TFL and Luna 2.0 to take over the LUNC chain and destroy it. So that's what Happy Caddy Crypto and many others, and including Mr. Starkshire, believe that that's what's happening. They're getting their funding from them. I don't know if this is true or not, but like I said before, I told you a couple weeks ago, I think that they're coming together to block the 1.5% burn tax that Christopher wants to pass. And we did find out that Christopher did indeed set up a new validator. That is his validator. I thought it could have been somebody that trying to you know troll him, but it is his validator, and so he put it up for people who wanted lower commissions. And I just, once again, the mindset is off for this community. If people are complaining that Christopher's commissions are too high, then you turn it into a positive, and not instead of having him create a new validator, right? You say, Christopher, your commissions are high. Why don't you take some of those commissions, since they're high, and let's start burning USTC on a weekly basis for repay so we can get rich and wealthy? That's what you do, right? That's what you should be demanding, not a new validator for lower commissions. You should be demanding Christopher to take 5% of his commissions, since his commissions are high, and burn and take that 5% commissions every week and burn USTC for repay, so we can get to the repay, right? And the community of the burn it all, the not the burn it all, but the Jesus the Lord community should be coming together and saying, Christopher, your commissions are high, but we're gonna support you, and we're gonna use let's use some of this commissions for repay purposes, and then let's raise some money to repay this thing as well as we continue to support you. Not, hey, Christopher, your commissions are too high. Start a new validator so we can just continue to stake in this level and get lower commissions, and not care about actually doing anything on the chain. Like the chain, you can see what's going on in the chain, and people just want to sit and just get commissions all day. I mean, staking rewards all day, instead of Instead of getting to the bottom line, we need to repeg USTC so that LUNC can get into the million and into the dollar, pennies and dollars. But nobody's mindset, as you can see, people's mindset are not on the repeg. It's about just sitting here, just getting rewards all day, right? And so that's the mindset. That's why I told Brad we have to let the people free because that's their mindset. The mindset is just with this they want to sit here and just get commit and rewards all day, and yet the chain is dying and people are arguing on the chain, and we have a hostile takeover. Didn't I tell you guys that a hostile takeover the chain will happen by March? Uh-oh. These are the people that are going to do it. I already told you guys all. Everything you're seeing right now, I've already told you. That's why I don't even. Uh, I mind my own business now. I'm gonna mind my own business. I literally told you everything that's happening. Everything that's happening on LUNC right now. I've already explained it all last year. Go back to the videos I've done. I said we have until March, right, to save the chain. I said a takeover is going to happen. These guys are we got some people that are going to come in and they're going to take over this chain because we're not together and we're focused on rewards and not wealth. And that's going to be and that could backfire us. You better hope that that God releases that second round of the wealth transfer just in time, because if not, we're going there's going to be a hostile takeover on this chain, right? I already told you guys that. I told you that last year. I was talking about it last summer. I mean, everybody watches my videos and then they forget what I said. I mean, these are things I talked about. Am I surprised about it? No, I'm not surprised about it. That I even said that these guys were secretly joining together so they can block the 1.5% burn tax. I told you exactly what needed to do. Christopher needed to jump up to 60 billion. Vegas needs to double, and Burn All needs to get into the top 20 as well. Like the people that are for the burn tax and for burns, they need their validators need to get more voting power. Stake bin needed what they needed. They needed the stake to gas or whatever it was passed, and they said they were going to vote for yes on the 1.5% burn tax. I already told you guys, if it passes, great. If it doesn't pass, we still have a burn tax, and let's focus on the repeg of USTC so that we can get LUNC back into the pennies and dollars. Nobody wants to focus on that though. Everybody wants to sit back and just collect rewards and watch the chain fight itself out, and then watch for the people, the hostile takeover that's happening right now, and then everybody's surprised by it and say, "Oh my God, I didn't see it coming," when you already did see it coming, but you didn't care until it's too late. Because all you care about is rewards, and that's going to be the downfall of this chain, is that people only care about rewards. Rewards aren't making you rich, are they? No, they're not. What's going to make you rich is the USTC repay. Man, it's the same thing. Like it's the same thing with the mindset of people who wanting to work per hour and get paid per hour than a salary, or wanting or going from a salary to actually owning your own business. It's the same thing. The people who just want to sit back and collect rewards are hourly wages. You're not going to get rich off of rewards. You know that, and yet that's all you guys care about. And then that's the detrimental of the chain. And they see these people see that, and they're going to take advantage of you. Now they're getting funded from Luna 2.0 is funding them because they see that all these people care about is little tiny rewards. They don't care about becoming wealthy. Let's take advantage of them. Let's come in, let's swoop in with buying power, voting power, and then let's pass all the things that are going to destroy this chain, and then let's take it over. I mean, it's not that hard to understand, folks. But all y'all care about is rewards. That's why you force Christopher to start a new validator for lower commissions so that you can sit back and just enjoy rewards while this chain is destroyed. I mean, this is the mindset I've been talking about. Nobody just it's awful. The mindset of this community is awful. And if God doesn't release the second round of the wealth transfer, By the time we hit March, October, April, we're in big trouble. I already said that last year. I already said that. Look at they're about to take over the chain, folks. You guys can see it yourself. But you don't care. All you care about is little rewards. Making your little $3, $5 a day. It's It's unbelievable. You don't want to be wealthy. You want $3 to $5 a day instead of becoming wealthy with repay. We have a massive community, in the Christopher's community is massive. The Crunchy 365 community is massive. The Matthew Perry community is massive. The Claybro community is massive. The Levi community is massive. All the Mr. Starks having that much, saying that he can be able to do a 100 billion in shorts every day on LUNC. 100 billion LUNC tokens every day on a short for 18 months. Well, why don't you repay the USTC, Mr. Starks? If you have that much capital, or can have access to that much capital, why don't you repay USTC? So then we wouldn't even be talking about who's enemy of the chain or not. Mr. Starks was supposed to come in and stake, uh, I don't know, 1 trillion tokens. That never happened. You know what I'm saying? So like we got people that just talking and talking and talking and talking, and we got no act. Nobody's doing anything. Nobody's doing this chain has become a soap opera. This is days of our lives, lunk of our lives. That's what it is. It's become, we have the wrong mindset. We got people pretending that they're billionaires. We got people wanting to take over the chain. We got developers. We're trying to force developers to KYC, but validators don't have to, and then they're going to force validators to KYC, and then all the validators are going to leave because they don't want to KYC. I mean, this is we're I mean, this is awful. And then we got a proposal that says you have to complete your job and then get paid. And now we have people that are wanting to get paid for testing in progress. I mean, this is awful. You know, this is what we're doing though, and this is where we are. So I pray that God releases the second round of the wealth transfer very soon, so that we can do exactly what He said to do. Oh, boy, because if not, I don't know what's going to happen with this thing. Lord have mercy on us. Okay, we got to change our. We got to pray for everybody. We got to change. We got to pray for myself. We got to pray for you all. We got to pray for everybody on this chain, because we are not doing the right things, and it shows. It shows. Nobody wants to come and build on the chain. Nobody wants to participate on the chain, because look at the chaos every day on this chain. It's awful. At least staking is holding strong here at 15%, and so that's something we could hold our hat on, But oh boy, they really begged Christopher for a new validator because his commissions were. They said his commissions were high. Instead of saying, "Hey, Christopher, your commissions are high. Can we take 5% of that and burn USTC every week for repay, and we'll continue to support you. We'll actually build your validator into the top three as you burn USTC. That's going to motivate us to want to support you even more, and continue to stake with you as you burn more USTC every week." That is a wealthy mindset. Not, "Hey, Christopher, your commissions are too high. Please build another validator at 0%, 1%. That's a poverty mindset. We got to have wealthy mindsets. So we got to pray for people. All right. We got to pray for these people. We got to pray for myself. We got to pray for everybody on this chain, that we have wealthy mindsets. And the mindset right now should be repegging USTC. Everything else doesn't matter. None of the stuff matters. If we repeg USDC, you guys wouldn't be. Nobody will be arguing on this chain like they are right now. Nobody would say, "Oh, they're trying to take over." It'll be too late to take over a chain. If we repeg USDC, you can't take over a chain that everybody's wealthy on already. Uh oh. If we repeg USDC Everybody's wealthy. You can't take over a chain that everybody's wealthy in because nobody cares. They're all wealthy. So even if you did try to take over the chain, who cares? We're already wealthy. We've already cashed out a lot of money, and now we're living off rewards and we're chilling. It's a whole new ball game when you think wealth, when you have a wealth mindset and not a poverty mindset of rewards, rewards, rewards. Just give me rewards, rewards, rewards. Oh, they're trying to take over the chain. Oh, snap, let's fight. And over here, we're like, yo, we had all we had to do was repay USDC. We're all wealthy, and then we don't care who takes over the chain because we're living off of staking rewards, and we have an easier. And if they take over the chain and they want to do bad to it, then we go somewhere else. We're already wealthy. It's a different mindset. It's a whole new ball game when you thinking of poverty. All the Christopher people had to do was say, "Hey, Christopher, your commissions are high, but we're gonna support you and we're gonna pump you up even higher. And so, but we need you to start. We need you to take 5% of this and start buying as we go higher. We need to take 5% and start on a weekly basis and start buying back and burning USTC so that we can become wealthy." And we can repeg USDC so that we can get lunked up into the pennies and dollars as quick as possible. As we see that their enemies are fighting on this chain and they're trying to take it over. Not, hey Christopher, the enemies are fighting on the chain. Start a new validator so we can get 0% commissions. What's the point of 0% commissions if the chain is about to be taken over and destroyed? You see what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Um, Okay, so we're a ticking time bomb here. There's enemies. There's clear enemies that are about to take over the chain, and we're gonna need God to rescue us here. Um, and we'll see how it plays out. Look, Christopher Validator V2, 1%, and when if this thing pumps up, guess what? The commissions are gonna be too high again. Anybody think about that? We're in a dynamic the dynamic model now, right? So if you want Christopher's commissions to be low, and everybody jumps on on this new validator, guess what? The commissions are going to go back, and they're going to be high as well, right? They're going to be in the fives and the six. If you push Christopher back up here, his commissions are going to be in the fives and six again. It's going to be too high. What you want him to do? Start another validator? You see what I'm saying? It doesn't solve the problem. Everybody's going to jump on the second validator, and then the commissions are going to be 5, 6, 7% because we have the dynamic module now. That's what I'm saying. This is just a poverty mindset of people in this community. It's awful. We need to change. We need to do better, like Joey says. um, did anybody not think about that? That hey, Christopher started a new validator, but if we all jump on that at 1% or whatever it is, the dynamic module is just going to raise up its commissions up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7%, and we're back to the beginning again. Uh, and then we're going to have to action for a new validator and a third validator to try to start all over again, right? So it doesn't make any sense. Now, the good thing about Christopher having a second validator is that if it does push up into the top 20, he's got two validators in the top 20, and he'll be able to get his 1.5% burn tax pass, right? Um, and he can avert these people that are trying to take over the chain. That's the good thing about it. That's a really good thing, right? Um, he'll be able to block a lot of these proposals of takeover. Um, but the mindset is still wrong there for the community. The community's mindset is wrong. So let's pray for everybody in this community. Let's get a wealthy mindset. The community mindset should be repegging USTC, right? That's what we should be focused on right now. Repeg USTC. Everybody come together and repeg USTC so that LUNC can get back into the pennies and dollars. And when I say that, everybody just frowns and everybody says, "No, I want to sit. I just want to earn commit. I just want to earn my little rewards." Okay, well then you're gonna get what you deserve then. As they take over the chain and kill it, and then oh well, I'll just go somewhere else. It's awful. The mindset is awful, man. Awful mindset in this community. one of the worst mindsets I've ever been around since the Denarchy, right? The Denarchy mindset is awful as well. Anyways, and we just got to pray for people. When we see mindsets like that, this poverty mindset, we have to just pray for people, man, because we know that this programming incorrectly. All right, so you see the lung price here. Nothing to talk about today on this. Luna price is at 61, back over 61, so that's good. Up 3% here, and then let's look at USTC. So the crypto markets are in the green today. That's good. I think we have priced in the mistake from Jerome Powell, if it was a mistake, saying that the no rate cuts in March, right? So I think the market's priced that in already, and now we're ready to go higher. So that's good. All right, so there you go. All right, so USTC up as well. Ooh boy, this is crazy, man. Crazy, crazy, crazy. This community is a soap opera for sure. Okay, so now this thing is gonna pass now. Well, at least it's heading to passing unless something big happens. So what a turn of events. Well, no, it was. I think wasn't it passing yesterday? I don't know if it was or not, but the community is screaming to pass this to force the L1 developers to KYC, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna come back and say, well, we need all validators to KYC as well. We're not gonna work. We're gonna stop all work on the chain. So that's gonna be interesting. And then Genuine Labs, looks like this one is going to be, it's on its way to passing as well, unless something changes on that one. And that's going to open up the door for all types of people to come on in and say, "Hey, I'm testing this. I need $5,000. Hey, I tested this for 3 weeks, and here's my progress. I need $3,000. Hey, I tested this on the chain, and I need $7,000." Can use and they're going to use this proposal to say, hey, you gave them for testing and progress and progress, so you should give me the same thing, right? And that's discrimination. Okay, so we get what we deserve. Peace out. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next video. As the soap opera continue, we thought Iraq was the biggest soap opera in the world. The Luna Classic community is almost as big as Iraq, right? And in soap opera drama right now, like it's crazy. So as Iraq turns, and now we have days of our lunk. It's just crazy. It's great for YouTube, but man, it's not good for the mind and the body and soul. Like it could drive people crazy, man, and it has drove people crazy. Look at the chain. The chain is. We got people out here going completely nuts right now. Peace out. God bless. And I'll see you guys in the next video.